Have you ever wondered if the emotions, actions, or even recurring events in your current life could be remnants from a past life? Surely, you've experienced moments when you felt trapped in a vicious cycle, unable to break free, despite trying every possible way. Or perhaps you always feel lonely, even when surrounded by many people. Or you constantly help others but feel a lack of appreciation and genuine connection. These may not just be random coincidences, but signs showing that influences from a past life are reminding you. Have you ever thought that these things are not just chance occurrences in this life, but could be memories from a past life? Memories you never knew existed, but which are still affecting every thought and action of yours. Today, we will explore an intriguing topic: the mysterious influences of past lives and how they can help you understand yourself better in the present. Can you find the answers to the persistent questions in your heart? Can you uncover hidden talents you never expected? And can understanding past experiences help you live more peacefully and happily in the present? Let us embark on this journey together and discover the wonders that await as we explore ourselves through the profound teachings of Buddhism on reincarnation and karma. So, are you ready to begin the journey of uncovering these mysteries? Let's explore together how the signs in your current life might reflect some aspects of your past life. Have you ever felt trapped in a cycle you can't escape from? Could those inexplicable emotions, those unconscious actions, be traces of a past you've never recognized? We will delve into the valuable lessons from Buddhism to better understand how memories and karma from past lives can shape and influence your current life. From there, you will learn how to identify and change those elements, moving toward a more peaceful and happy life. Signs you can identify the influence of a past life. Sometimes, in our current life, we encounter feelings, behaviors, or recurring events that seem inexplicable. These feelings may be signs that your past life is still leaving a deep influence. Have you ever felt these signs? Loneliness. Even when surrounded by many people, there are times when you feel an inexplicable loneliness. Even when you're in the midst of a crowd, surrounded by many people, do you feel like you can't connect with anyone, as if you're different in a strange world? In reality, this may be a sign of a past life where you lived in solitude or experienced deep losses that caused you to build an emotional wall. Perhaps, in a previous life, you chose to live in isolation, seeking peace and solitude. But now, this makes it hard for you to connect with others, as your soul still holds old wounds. Think about it. If you could recognize this, could you change that feeling and open yourself up to the world around you? Innate hobbies and talents. Another noticeable sign is innate hobbies or talents. There are things you do effortlessly, as if you've done them many times before. Have you ever felt a strong connection to a culture or a time period, even though you've never experienced it? For example, if you're drawn to war or stories about warriors, you might have been a fighter or a military strategist in a past life. Leadership skills, courage, or strategic thinking might have been developed in your distant past. These hobbies are not coincidences. They are part of you, experiences accumulated over many lifetimes, so that when you look back, you may see a strong connection. If you've experienced something similar, leave a comment and share your story. Let's learn and grow together. Buddhism teaches us the concept of karma, karmic result, and how our actions from the past can affect our present life. This is a core aspect of Buddhist doctrine, where every action, thought, and word creates an energy that will influence our future. Karma and relationships in the present. You've probably faced difficulties in trusting others. Perhaps you've felt betrayed, or at times, you find yourself constantly doubting others for no clear reason. From a Buddhist perspective, this may be a result of painful experiences in past lives. You might have been deceived, hurt by loved ones in the past, and this created a wound in your soul. In this life, you find it hard to open your heart because these pains still exist within you. Buddhism not only helps us identify karma, but also teaches us how to resolve and transform it. When you understand that these emotions are not random, but part of your spiritual journey, you can learn to forgive, let go of the past, and live more fully in the present. Each of us has our own perspective. If you have a different view, don't hesitate to share it in the comments. Let's discuss and broaden our understanding. Explaining from a Buddhist perspective, Buddhism teaches us the concept of karma, karmic result, and how our actions from the past can affect our present life. This is a core aspect of Buddhist doctrine, where every action, thought, and word creates an energy that will influence our future. Karma and relationships in the present. You've probably encountered difficulties in trusting others. Perhaps you've felt betrayed, or at times, you find yourself constantly doubting others for no clear reason. From a Buddhist perspective, this could be a result of painful experiences from past lives. You might have been deceived, hurt by loved ones in the past, and this created a wound in your soul. In this life, you find it hard to open your heart because those pains are still present within you. Buddhism not only helps us identify karma, but also teaches us how to resolve and transform it. When you understand that these emotions are not random, but part of your spiritual journey, you can learn to forgive, let go of the past, and live more fully in the present. Self-discovering the past to change the future. Identifying and confronting the influences from past lives is not only a process of discovery, but also an opportunity for us to change our future. When you understand who you were in the past, you can realize that the issues you are facing in the present are not random, but lessons you need to relearn, wounds that need to be healed. Therefore, exploring the past is the key to changing the future. You can find the answers to the lingering questions in your heart and, from there, discover ways to improve and enhance the quality of your current life. By becoming more aware of these signs, you can proactively change your path, overcome obstacles in life, and live a more peaceful life. In reality, the past is not something you can change, but identifying its influence helps you change yourself. And that is the key to not only understanding yourself, but also discovering hidden potentials you never thought possible. So, what do you think about exploring the past to change the future? Feel free to share your thoughts below the video, and let's discuss and find the path to peace for this life. So, these signs can be important clues that help you recognize the influence from the past. But how can you better understand them? We can learn from real-life stories, specific examples from life that help us more clearly identify these influences. The story of someone who has overcome challenges from the past will show you that not everyone simply stands still in loneliness or suffering. In fact, there are people who have found ways to transform their past, and their story is a valuable lesson for us. Example 1. The feeling of loneliness and loss. Imagine you are someone who always feels lost. Even though you have family and friends around you, you often feel a deep sense of loneliness in your heart, as if there is an invisible void that no one can fill. Despite trying to connect, you still feel unable to open up to anyone, and even fear getting hurt again. The story of someone like this is similar to Mai's story, a middle-aged woman living alone. Even though she has friends, she always feels that something is missing, that she lacks a true connection. Mai is constantly caught in thoughts of loss and grief that she can't explain. She once had a deep relationship, but due to reasons beyond her control, they had to part ways. Yet, the feeling of loneliness never left her, until one day, she happened to listen to a Buddhist sermon about returning to the past. That was when Mai realized, perhaps the loneliness she felt in the present was not just a result of her current life, but its roots could stem from a past life. Mai might have lived in isolation, or lost a loved one in a past life, and that loss had etched itself deeply into her mind, making it hard for her to open up to others. Mai's story is a vivid example that the feeling of loneliness can come from past wounds, and the journey to reconnect with the world around us is a path of healing for those unhealed pains. Example 2. A person with innate talent. Now, let's move on to Nam's story, a person who has shown extraordinary musical talent since childhood. Nam can play instruments and compose music without any formal training. Everyone around him is amazed at his ability, and they wonder how he can do this without attending any music school. Nam once thought that perhaps he simply had a natural love for music. But one day, he happened to read a Buddhist book, which spoke about the concept of karma and the connection between this life and past lives. Nam suddenly realized that, perhaps in a past life, he was a musician, an artist, or even a creator in some culture. Nam's story shows that the talent he possesses is not a coincidence, but could be the result of experiences and actions in the past. His musical talent, creativity, seems to have been inherited from past lives, and he may not need to learn much from the outside world. What's important is that he recognizes this talent and knows how to cultivate it. These examples illustrate that not everything we experience in this life is random. Perhaps the feelings of loneliness, innate talents, or even the unique passions we have may be connected to past lives. The key is that when we become aware of the influences from the past, we will better understand ourselves and can turn them into tools that help us live a more complete and meaningful life. After hearing these stories, I think that recognizing these signs in each person's life not only helps us uncover the wonders of the past, but also helps us understand ourselves better. Even though not everyone may believe in the concept of past lives, being open to these ideas can bring us new discoveries about ourselves and our spiritual journey. In this way, we can unleash our existing potential, heal old wounds, and live a more meaningful and peaceful life. This video may help you see things in a new light. If you think so, don't forget to like and share your thoughts below. We often find ourselves troubled by the issues we face in life. At times, we feel stuck in a cycle with no clear understanding of the deeper cause. If you've ever felt like you're carrying invisible wounds or experiencing strange emotions that are hard to explain, it could be that they stem from a past life. These signs are not mere coincidences. They may be pieces of a puzzle, helping you realize deep lessons in this life. The journey of self-exploration, understanding signs from the past, is not just a game of curiosity, but a precious process that allows you to heal wounds and overcome current challenges. When you understand the influences from your past lives, you'll begin to understand why you're facing certain difficulties. More importantly, you'll learn how to change and live a life of greater meaning. Awareness of past influences is a powerful tool for transforming your life. Anyone can change when they understand karma and reincarnation. When you know that every action, every thought, every decision is connected to what you've experienced in past lives, you'll know how to change your actions and thoughts now to improve your life. Don't let the past control your life. Be proactive in changing, learning from past experiences, and using them as valuable lessons to build a brighter and more peaceful future. See current challenges as opportunities for growth and self-development. Even if you're facing pain, loneliness, or loss, remember that these things can help you discover the latent strength within you and change your perspective on life. I hope this video has helped broaden your perspective and given you a clearer understanding of the influence of past lives on your current life. Continue your journey of self-exploration. Never stop learning from those experiences, and apply the valuable lessons to your life. This not only helps you understand yourself better, but also brings peace to your soul, leading to positive changes for yourself and those around you. I wish you always peace, happiness, and the light of awakening on your path of self-discovery. Thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe to explore more fascinating topics in our upcoming videos. I wish you a life filled with peace and happiness.